Hello fellow DIYers and focus owners. Today I'm once again here at my friend's garage and I will continue with the shock absorber installation. Yesterday I managed to change the two rear shocks and the front right shock, and I'm left with the front left shock absorber that is here on the table. I've bought the Beerstein V4 shock absorbers. You can buy separately the orange thingy on the top and this. These are from Monroe, and I have the bearing and mount from Lemferder. Today I will attempt to install that shock absorber, and let me show you what happened to the old one from the right side. So because I couldn't undo the bolt on the top, and I didn't really have a specialty tool, I guess. I had to cut off the flange or mount, and this is what I'm left with. Anyway, so the shock absorber is pretty bad. Oh, damn it. It's pretty bad if you can see. Not really what you're hoping for when using the shock absorber. I'm really hoping this new one is going to totally change the handling of the car, even though the handling right now is pretty decent. So let's get into it. Now I presume you already know how to lift your car up and take off the wheels, so I'm going straight through the part that I want to show you, because you're hoping that you can take this off. I tried, but you're pretty much just bending the rubber. So this is where the shock absorber is mounted to the bracket or the mount, and the mount is held in by these three bolts. So this is what I had to cut off on the other one, because I couldn't take it off. So let's do another try here. Now I'm pretty much rotating the whole thing, because you need something like a socket that rotates that part, and just a second, something like an Allen key that holds the middle in place while you're rotating that part. So I'm not really sure what kind of tool you need here. So anyway, I'm going to scrap these parts, so cutting it off is kind of a solution. Pretty brutal one, but it still works. As a DIYer, I don't have all the specialty tools. Anyway. So remember, just loosen these bolts, but don't take them off, because I need to go down there to take the shock absorber out of the wheel knuckle thingy assembly. So let's go there. So down here I would suggest by starting with removing the ABS sensor cable and the brake line from its mount. And I've also went through and sprayed some penetrating lubricant there and on the bolt that is back there. So let's remove this mount, and if I remember correctly, you need a Torx there in the middle. This is the anti-sway binding, and you need to do something like this, unfortunately. I need to clean the interior. On the other hand, I highly advise you to get a set of these ratcheted wrenches, because they help you a lot. Now comes the interesting part. You might want to clear that off with a wire brush. So, this part needs to be hit with a big ass hammer. Yeah, Romanian mode. And now go ahead and undo the 3 bolts on the top, and the strut will come down. It's also advised to clean the mating surface. Also, if I remember correctly, this knuckle unhooked over there, and try not moving the wheel assembly, and then it is pretty easy to put it back in place. So now I prepared the strut, and let's use the spring compressors. By the way, I have an adapter on an adapter on another adapter, so I can use this drill. This really isn't strong enough, so I will use this ratchet with this extender. So it's pretty much the same as with the other one. I can hold on to this part and rotate the bolt, so I will have to cut it off. What I want to do is to slice like that. Hopefully split the nut in two, and that's what worked for me. Because it, first place, it is really stuck, and second, I don't have, not even sure what kind of key or socket I should use here.
10 minutes of flexing later.
Yeah, and here we go. Stupid bolt removed with the power of trusty flex. So here we have it, the ultimate solution for destroying your shock absorbers. So here we have the top mount, what's left of it, and here's the bearing. And here's what we need to salvage: this top spring holder, whatever it's called, and the coil spring. This is also important. And here's what's left of the old shock absorber. So unfortunately, after these dust covers are broken, your shock absorber will fail. Well, not instantly, but shortly after. And here's the stupid, what's this, like bumper thingy. Anyway, so yeah, let's throw this out and put on the new Bilstein ones. So here we have the new shock absorber, and first I will put two of these C bumper thingies. Unfortunately, I can only salvage two of them. And the orange bumper thingy on the top, after which you need to put this dust cover, just slide it over, and by gently twisting it, it would go on. Make sure you hook it up here. Oh, God damn it. It's pretty annoying. Just like that, so it would stay nicely in place. And now you need to place the spring on it. It's really heavy. I guess I should clean the spring just a little bit. You can replace this plastic seating, whatever it is, on the spring if needed, and you can replace the spring if needed. The spring isn't in the best condition, but I didn't buy replacement springs, and these are HR springs, H&R springs anyway. And then you place this on the top, so this holds the whole spring assembly together. Oh, unfortunately, it's a pretty complicated way to assemble a shock absorber strut whole thingy if you don't have a workbench equipped with a vise. So anyway, you will need to put the, so this is the bearing, this is the mount. You put them together, make sure it's seated properly, it can rotate, and this goes on top, and you have the nut that comes with the shock absorber. And then lift the whole thing up on its feet and make sure everything sits properly. Make sure the spring sits well. So yeah, after this you will need to gently release the spring compressors, and be careful to just like let the spring go out slowly. Just tighten this nut just a little bit. Don't let the spring out fully, because remember, you don't have this nut tightened. Went ahead and tighten the nut over there with a 90 wrench and a 6er Allen key. So now let's continue with releasing the spring. So while releasing, make sure it's seated properly here, and after that it's going to be it will need to be seated properly over there too. By the way, if you don't know which shock absorber goes where, you have an L over there for so it's not seated properly. I need to tighten a little bit the spring a little bit, and like that. Check it once again. It's seated properly over there and over here, and you're ready. You can place it back into the car. Reglaje fine. And this is pretty much how you change your shock absorbers. The not very professional but still DIY way. If you would go with the professional way, I guess you would use some kind of key up there instead of using the trusty flex, and maybe a bit less hammering and more pressing. So anyway, this is it. Don't forget, you have parts list, tool list, social media links in the description, and I also have an Instagram account where I post photos of stuff that I'm currently working on, and you can follow me there. You will find that also in the description. I really hope this video helped you out, and if you did, make sure to leave a like. And as always, have a really nice day, and for free, out.